Mila
and Lena's way.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Lena, and I'm back with Season 3 premiere of K.C. Undercover, guys. Season 3, we have a new, different, edited theme song, more scene sequences through the theme. Sorry if it's loud because that's the air conditioner, because it's not as hot as it used to be. And sorry we haven't been so active. I didn't do Bizarre Bark last Friday because I was really sick and I didn't want to put all the makeup all on my face and stuff like that. So I was sick last week, so that's why I haven't been putting stuff out. And it was the July 4th weekend, so not a lot of stuff came on TV. But regarding recent events, Spider-Man Homecoming came out. So this is Zendaya's show, and she is on this show. Let's just shout out to Zendaya for being in the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie. Guys, this is huge. This is big. Shout out to her. I'm so happy for Zendaya. She's going to be in this movie, and she's going to be on that new movie with Hugh Jackman, with the circus movie, and Zac Efron. I'm like, guys, Zendaya is going up, and it's just I am so glad. I am so happy for Zendaya. I've been watching her since Shake It Up, and it's just guys, look at where she is now, and this is amazing. And she's still on Disney. It's not like she's choosing the bigger movies over what Disney. It's she's still doing it at the same time. So I really love that. And this is the season 3 premiere. We had special guest star China Anne Mcclain, newest Descendants actor added, because she's in a new Descendants 2, and Descendants 2 is coming on July 21st, and Raven's Home is coming on too. Also, guys, all these new stuff is coming on in this month of July. China Anne Mcclain was on here, which I'm pretty excited because she was actually on Ant Farm, and Zendaya actually starred on Ant Farm as playing as Sequoia and this and that. So that was really cool. I'm how she's guest starring there now, and how she's guest starring on her show now. And we had another guest star, Haley Taju. I don't know if she's gonna be a regular character, but she is an actor. She's in a whole bunch of stuff, and her sister Brianne Taju was on a whole bunch of stuff also. So I'm like, oh my god, it's Haley. So I was pretty excited seeing her. She's gonna be playing this character Zoe, and China McClain is playing the character Sheena, which I thought her name was gonna be China, but they were just pronouncing it Sheena, but it's just Sheena. But I'm like, it's crazy because in every single show it's something related to her name, kind of. But anyway, let's start off with the episode. I really loved it. It was a whole hour premiere. It's a continuance from the last episode when Zane broke out and he's like, oh my god, where's Richard? Richard got caught, blah, 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 blah. And Zane's coming to get them, and it's going to be continuing on next week because it's going to be a two-parter. So this is basically a two-parter. So it started off, Zane started raiding their house. They broke into their house, but the Coopers were smart. They went and grabbed Marissa. Marissa was asleep, and they went and was like, look, let's go, we gotta go. We got a little tipped off a little bit to know that Zane is gonna come and try to get us. So they was driving to go somewhere, to go to a safe house that the government set up for them. So Ernie was like, Marissa, what's your mouthwash flavor? Hot garbage? And she was like, I was just asleep. So Judy wanted to vote her not to take Marissa, but Marissa, they got her anyway. So they ended up going to Rio de Janeiro. The theme song was different. They got a flute or a piccolo, little mask off stuff, and it had a little more techno. I like the other theme song a little better. I'll be honest with you guys because I want to give my honest opinion. I like the first theme song a little better. This one is cool. Maybe they should just revamped it up and just give a whole new sound instead of just putting some piccolos and flutes in it. I don't know. I'm not for sure about the theme song, but I'm really excited to see the rest of the episodes. So 2 weeks later, they was in Rio. Ernie was bored because he didn't want to be in that apartment no more. They was in a safe house. Casey was like, you've been in the house for 16 years before, so you ain't got nowhere to go. So Marissa was counting her hair strands, and they was gonna go find their drop spot where it's a little USB port that connects to the organization. They can go get some information and see if they okay or safe, to see if Zane's gonna come and get them. So incognito time. K.C. and Marissa went to go to the alley, and then she told Ernie, don't go play on your phone that scavenger hunt game. He wouldn't play the scavenger hunt game. Walked in, found this other girl named Zoe, who's playing the same exact game, and she was talking to him. He's like, oh my god, you're so interested in me. Nobody's ever interested in me. So she was like, okay, I found him. So I initially thought, hey, that's Zane. That's Zane's person. Zane's about to come and kill him, because he was on the phone too saying, oh my god, you found him, boy. So then Marissa, she knew all about the wall in Rio, about how everybody bring their beautiful towels and and decorate the wall and make it so pretty. So Casey's like, this is a good tradition. So she's like, wait a minute, Marissa, how did you even know about this? And she was like, oh, I've been stuck in that place for a long time now. I'm reading. So Marissa was really upset because she was like, it's their last year of school. It's their senior year. They're going to miss their first day of school and all this and that. So in Casey's like, look, I don't even like homecoming dances anyway because one, I don't like having to vote for king and queen, and two, nobody ever asked me to go. So no. So then she was like, well, look, I want our last days of school to be special with each other. Because, you know, you're going to go to a nice Ivy League school, and I'm going to go to junior, 13th grade college. And I'm like, okay, isn't that community college or what? I don't know. And then she was like, okay, well, she's like, I could be a spy. So then K.C was like, you know what? You should just keep that junior college as a backup plan. So they went and they found a drop off, and it's like, okay, you know, they get some information, this and that. And then they had an update. Kira was like, oh my god, I can go. I don't know if Kira said she needed her thong or her thong, but they said that they thought that they was safe. Like, they thought that Zane wasn't looking for them no more. Craig wanted a private bathroom, and they got a mission. So Ernie was like, no, why'd they give us a mission? So she was like, look, I tried not to get a mission. So then they was like, no, you didn't. You wanted a mission. She was like, yeah, because I'm bored. So then Craig was like, they so cheap. They always want us to work. Because that's what he thought when they thought he thought that they wanted them to work, but didn't realize that K.C was the one who ordered the mission. Kira was like, you cheap. You freaking buy 1 cup of soda at the freaking movie theater and use it for all of us. And he's like, no, I don't buy 1 cup. I get a cup out the garbage and wash it, and then get free refills. That's not cheap. That's smart. It's like from the meme. He's like, it's like that. But he's like, that's smart. So then she was like, no, that's disgusting. So they had like a little cool, little hip references from like 2017, like Salt Bay, where Craig was doing like the Salt Bay, and they said shade, and they was like saying all these cool little things. So they was like put some respect on his name. It was like different little things from like the years. So they put more into that. I'm pretty excited to see more of what's going on. And Zendaya is not wearing a wig. That is her natural hair. I am for certain that looked like her natural hair. So, yeet. Anyway, so the mission was they had to go find this bird smuggler guy, and his name was Big Bird. And then Ernie was like, we gotta go get him before he fly the coop. And you know what? K.C laughed at it, but she knew that she shouldn't have been laughing at it because she never laughed at Ernie's jokes. So they was talking about how a bird poops and pee from the same place. It's called the cloaca, this and that. Then Craig was Salt Bay. They was doing the stuff. Dude was like, look guys, come and get your cooked animal carcasses with starchy foods grown and fertilized with that same animal. Yummy, that's disgusting. When you break it down about animals and how you eat an animal, it's like really disgusting, but then it's like y'all just gonna eat it anyway, so it's like whatever. Don't even mind King over here licking stuff. King stuff. K.C had this really cute gray hair on. It was like a wig. It was like really cute, and then they was pretending to be wanting to buy some birds, so they had to go meet up with the guy at midnight in the alley. These guys, that wasn't good. Zoe ended up meeting with Ernie again, so then he was like, oh, you know, he was trying to play off like he didn't know who she was or whatever, and say, but like he didn't act like he was just Ernie the other day. So, because you know, K.C told him not to talk to strangers. So then, after she left, she was like, okay, yes, that is him. I got him, you know, this and that. And I thought she was talking to Zane again. So Craig was like, you a real lady killer, huh, Ernie? So then they was like, yeah. So then he's like, well, not like on your last mission when you killed that lady, may she rest in peace. So then Casey's like, look, she in the land of hunks with good old soccer players. Why would she want a shrimp when it's all this steak around here? So then Craig was like, what are you talking about? Put some respect on his name. But then when Ernie left, he was like, look, go check out that Zoe girl because I don't trust her. So they were suspicious about Zoe. Marissa ended up messing up the thing because she came talking when they were trying to meet up with the Big Bird guy. She came talking and then he ran away. So they had to go and get on that big old float because it was Carnival. They had to get on that big old float and start singing. Marissa was singing, Kira was singing, because you know, Veronica and Tammy, they could both sing, the actresses, they can both sing. So they was singing, and I was like, oh my god, this is really cool. They was singing and stuff. K.C didn't want to sing. Judy had to go look at everybody. So K.C ended up catching the guy. So they went home, and they came back to somebody flushing the toilet. So it was Sheena, and she's like, I'm from Canada, home of maple syrup and Celine Dion, and deadly hired assassins. She was like, look, I'm not sweet, and I can't sing. So yeah, I'm about to kill you. She kept talking to herself, and in case she's like, I hate to interrupt, but who are you talking to? She's like, no, Sheena. She's like, okay, Sheena. She's like, no, Sheena. And it was like hilarious. So then she kept like flipping her hair, and they did their fighting scene, which is really cool. They had stunt doubles, so you could tell, you know their face, but it was still a really cool scene. And Ernie tried. Every time it comes to Ernie fighting, they always do the most brutalist thing to him. They threw him into like the refrigerator. It was like so hilarious, but so crazy at the same time. And she was like, okay, Sheena, let's do this, Sheena. Okay, Sheena, let's do this, Sheena. So she was like, you know what's the difference between you and me? I'm gonna come out in one piece. But then Zoe came through the window and she freaking knocked her out. And she was like, look, I'm from the organization. I came to protect y'all because I knew y'all was stupid and y'all would protect yourself. So they left away. So Zoe was like, look, just out of curiosity, you know, K.C was like, where are we going? So she was like, look, we gotta go, we gotta hide, and this and that. She was like, look, the assassins might not have gotten us, but this humidity is killer. So she was like, look, turn off your headlights. Keith's like, I'm not going to turn off my headlights, you know what I'm saying? That would be like me driving with my eyes closed. And she was like, look, I'm just navigating. And then K.C was like, your legs can't probably even reach the pedal. Because K.C was kind of mad because she was like younger and she was like a junior. My arm musician. She was younger and she was a junior. And basically she was trying to call the shots. So Sheena was following them. And she was like, oh my God, why are we talking to each other? Sheena, she's like, look, because it's nice to talk to someone with equal intelligence. And she's like, we might be deadly, but we do keep it 100. I'm like, this is so hilarious. She was like, it was like crazy. It was like so crazy. So they was end up following them, and then they end up shooting at each other. Then they end up, all the tires end up busting because K.C went through the jungle, so they end up busting up. And then Kira, Judy, and Craig came home like, what the heck, where are the kids? And then they did a scan. It was like, well, we see a footprint. It's a work boot. We know it's not Marissa's because Marissa don't do no work, so we gotta go find them. So they left to go find them. And then they was in the jungle. So then Ernie was peeing, straight up peeing right there. And Casey's like, look, we need protein. We gotta eat this protein. So then Ernie was like, well, I'm just gonna eat it. So then Marissa's like, there's nothing you can do to make me eat it. Then she was like, it'll make your eyelashes grow. And then she ate it because, you know, anything to make your eyelashes grow. Even though my eyelashes are really long, they could be longer. So we came back and she was like, you know what I always know about going on missions and you know you're gonna be in the jungle, always bring protein bars. So then Ernie was like, I'm gonna kill you, because she had them eating nasty bugs, and she's like, them young agents are soft. Zoe is soft. So they was trekking through the jungle, going through this and that. So then she was like, look, bro, y'all don't like how y'all call her shots. And Ernie was like, she would think you perfect all the time. She's like, yeah, but she thinks she's really perfect. So Sheena had found a Jeep and she called Zane. So then Zane was like, that would be so wonderful. We were trying to kill their Jeep. We're not trying to kill their Jeep. We're trying to kill them. So, okay. Anyway, so she was like, whatever. He's such a tool. And Sheena was like, oh my God, you can't call him a tool. I say, boss, I respect him. And Sheena was like, and she was going back and forth. It was crazy. So she ended up finding them. Marissa was upset she was going to miss the entire week of school, but they was like, look, we can always go in, the organization can always go in and like fix her grades and her attendance. And she was like, can you make my grades a B+? And he was like, no, we can't work magic, but we can't do that for you. So Sheena found them, and she came from the freaking the tree, and it was like the graphics, it was fake easy, but it was like she came from the tree and her hair was messed up. She had a sword, and Sheena was like, oh my God, are we gonna kill him? Sheena was like, yes, we're gonna enjoy it, this coconut. And it was like, look, I see you a sensible person besides, you know, the whole talking to yourself thing. So then Ernie was like, well, did your parents, you know, she was like, you all sound like my parents. And Ernie was like, did your parents, did they live? And she's like, well, they wanted me to be an engineer. But I realized that I liked breaking stuff apart instead of putting stuff together. Like, I'm gonna break y'all apart. So she had the sword. K.C got a tree branch. She's like, look, don't make me use this. And then Sheena was like, why? She's like, well, mainly because I'm gonna lose because you got a sword and this is a branch, but I don't want to hurt you. So she was like, it's 4 of us and it's only 1 of you, Sheena. Sheena pulled out some taser ball and freaking immobilized the other 3. So it was just her and K.C. And they was like, okay, whatever. And then next week they're gonna be fighting. It's a part 2-parter. This is freaking crazy. It's lit, guys. I like this episode as a whole. It was lit. I'm like, it was funny because, you know, with Sheena, you know, talking to herself, she's like, oh my God, look at this, like this, like that was like funny. And I don't know, it was like crazy. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That was the review recap. Comment your thoughts on this whole premiere. It was lit. And yeah, I'm pretty excited and happy for everything. Shout out to Zendaya for all of the stuff that she's been doing. Shout out to everybody for what they've been doing. China Anne Mcclain's gonna be in that new Descendants too. You guys will see me up on that, reviewing that. And I'll see you guys next time.